Welcome back to the new factory. I guess I should start building rails now. Guess it doesn't really matter whether I start with rails or engines, I need both of them anyway. Might just have one factory for rails now. Later I might always expand this. How about I might just add some inserters there. So the mining drills don't have to do too much again. They already worked quite hard. I guess this might just be better inserters instead of more inserters. And then I need iron sticks. I wonder, was that always here? Maybe for those inserters, for those assemblers, I mean. So this will be limited to 1000 rails. And now I should work on engine production, and I see that I need to limit where the steel goes, or at least redirect some steel towards engine production. Or should I produce that elsewhere? Maybe down here? I have steel already going that way, so maybe that would be better. Should remove this again, otherwise this would be a waste of steel that just goes nowhere. And instead I will have factories producing pipes here. I want to already do it properly and not send those pipes just into a chest. I want to build a fully belt-based engine production. What I might do here is firstly get more splitters, and secondly directly combine this with the steel. I will want to leave some space for underground pipe production, but other than that I want to produce the engines up here probably. Need to take care that the green circuit production is not in the way, so maybe I will have it go to the side instead. That way these two things will not collide. I guess for now these can go into a chest at the end somewhere. The production is slow enough to deal with that with one yellow inserter. And to build a train I just need 20 engines. I should limit this to maybe 5 stacks. It's good to have a little backup for when blue science is starting. I guess now it would be good to have more iron smelting. I might try putting even more furnaces in there. Basically a second row of smelting. I guess there is even more stone that I should convert to furnaces. This might be input priority, right? So everything that comes through from the new furnaces will be prioritized. And I guess now I might have some problems with these belts. However, I might try manually crafting some red belts. Just to make this iron ore belt faster for at least a bit. Doesn't have to be all the way, it just needs to be able to carry more for a few furnaces. Because of course the iron belt is being grabbed from both sides. And now it seems like I need more mining. But also during the night there is less activity because of the power issues. Which is fine, I guess I should just think that this is done now. And maybe just work on the rails. Could already build the one train locomotive. Need 30 steel. Where do I get that much steel? I guess I really have to somehow... Okay, there is some steel lying around. I guess if I want a wagon, it also needs steel. So I guess I will build both, and I will just build a little rail loop. Even though I don't know if maybe just building one more locomotive would be... Okay, and also I was kind of not wise in building... that cargo wagon. I actually need a fluid wagon instead. But well, I guess I could just build the rail for now and deal with the rest later. Oh, there's a biter base. I don't know if they just expanded to there. If I haven't uncovered this yet. I guess it might be a new finding. So one idea would be to have the oil delivered to here, process it with the water potentially. I don't really need to process the oil with the water right away, but once I can do the advanced oil processing, then I will do that. But also sulfur needs water. And having batteries would be good for energy storage at night. So yeah, I know almost where to build things. And I think I will take some solar panels with me and just build the station totally solar based. What else will I need? Maybe some underground pipes. Maybe I will already automate those. I'm out of blue inserters. I guess having a storage tank would be nice. It also requires more iron plates. And I need pumps. At least one pump for the station. Multiple would be good, of course. So one of the miners has gone empty. I guess that was the second one on this ore patch. I also have to get used to not having too much mining productivity again. So maybe now I have almost everything I need to build at least some part of the rail. I might also start here with the rail to be able to get up to the lake faster. I will build or unbuild some of that spaceship to have some more space. At least these last remnants, and then I will have a rail that might go this way. Oops, I hate how easy it is to misbuild with these new rails because they can bend in so many new ways. So fuel. Okay, the good thing is, of course, that I have far reach, so I could build far in front of me. And I think I will not build a diagonal rail anywhere, if I can avoid it. I would like to just build up and then to the left. But I will have to fight some trees along the way. How about I just build a ghost? Then I see which trees exactly need to go. And I can just kill them. They are marked for deconstruction. That's a good tip for you, I guess. If you ever want to build something over trees and want to conserve some of the trees. Okay, there's a rock in the way. Need to figure out where to turn. Yeah, I might already go below the oil patch. It would be less space wasted. I guess I'll just write turn. If I could write. Turn to the left in 74 meters. Not now. Luckily I can destroy things from the train just sitting in there. All thanks to the far reach mod. So now turn to the left. That's exactly where I wanted to turn. I could remove the turn now, since it is achieved. I wonder in what mode I am now and why it doesn't want to build straight. That's weird. Might run out of rails. Oh yes. Okay, let's go back. Also, I'm not sure whether this already causes pollution to drive with the locomotive. At least I built the rail all the way back, so I can get very close to my rail production. Might not be enough yet, I might have to increase the steel production even more. Just 40 more rails. I also think I might just do the oil production over here instead of up north of the lake. So how about I just build even more furnaces below this row. Might just remove some of those old power poles. Replace them with the new one. Except it doesn't work everywhere. I guess I have to build them in roughly the same locations everywhere. And then I can get rid of more of the old ones. I guess this can also be removed. Just need to place things properly. And I might again, if I have enough gear wheels, build some more red belts to carry more iron ore to the furnaces. And now that I have unlocked the fluid wagons, I should build one, if I have enough steel. But I guess I'm working on producing more steel by having more iron plates getting up. Might also look at my overall steel statistics. Definitely has gone up recently. I think this is sort of unnatural. Maybe something else was produced enough and then suddenly more of the iron plates can go to the steel. Or maybe the iron plates are just intercepted somewhere. Also, these iron plates are not even going anywhere yet. And I might also try to get the iron plates that are going through there and also feed them here. Or maybe even saving one splitter doing that. Didn't even build those fast belts yet. I guess the red splitter wouldn't really help there yet. Only if all these miners would mine into already full belt, then it would help. Now it's rather just a decorative thing, so I might for now take it back. Let's look at the iron production statistics. I guess it is higher than ever before. Or almost. Some parts of this don't yet get enough iron ore. So I might just try adding more miners. And I will be very happy once I get efficiency modules. Those should be the first ones that I research. I want to not have the stinkiest factory. Anyway, no more steel is coming through and I could probably build enough rails. I will not yet add the fluid wagon. Might just build one train stop and then another. I want to look again at this. Okay, even during daytime the steam engines have to run, so I might want to add more solar panels. Trying to build things from here. Sadly I have to move my mouse and move it very straight. I guess the steel axe helps with building things a bit more, or unbuilding things a bit more quickly. Okay, there's a rock. And I wanted to have some solar panels left. I guess I could fetch some more. For the oil location. Guess this is time for a hydrate. And I didn't even notice that I was so close to the oil patch already. So it's up here. And I will choose one of the ones that are more in the middle. I might just look at the expected resources, 209 per second. I guess the one that I just looked at already was one of the best. Yeah, 209 per second seems to be quite good for a pump jack. for the only pump jack here. I might add more later. And how about I just place the station there. Guess this is almost where the train is. What is the first station I have? It's called Caslim, but it will be called Fetch Oil. I guess I will already start with proper naming. Okay, apparently there's now voiding. Maybe that is necessary. There's a flare stack that I possibly get with the Maraxsis mod. Okay, now I will add the fluid wagon. I will add some power connection. And then I will add some solar panels. Okay, I have researched oil processing by pumping some oil. And now this oil will sink into this tank and into the storage wagon eventually. I guess I want to go back with the train, so I will have to wait until the train is full, or I will just have to leave once I don't care anymore. So this is what I will build. First I need to align everything. Okay. I might just build signals already for once I have more than one train. I don't know if I actually need chain signals here already. Might be good enough if I just have one signal there. Might just build another storage tank to store as much as fits into one fluid wagon. And also I might build a radar up here to see what's going on around this place. Don't want biters raiding my place, so it's good to have a radar to see when that's happening. I guess I can't prevent it unless I build some turrets. I guess I should just build turrets since I have those. It's nice now to see the turrets being also this cyan or mint green. And I guess there are enough solar panels, just at night there are not enough solar panels because they don't really help. I guess this is as far as I wanted to go. And now the train doesn't know where to go anymore. A funny thing would be to have the rail go around the spaceship. Not sure if I want to be funny right now. Might also just have the loop going something like there. Okay, I might have to kill some trees first. Let's do that. And I want to build a station first. The station will be on this side. Might need to get more iron plates to build more signals. And this will be deliver oil, or maybe dump oil. I guess full cargo and empty cargo. Or maybe I might also have an or condition that says inactivity. At least for the other one. Okay, it can't go there still. Yeah, it's not connected yet, obviously. Might also make some coal go into the locomotive. I need more steel for another storage tank. Would be good to always store at least 50,000 or one train load. Might need to build another pump or two. And now I should research a bit more, maybe sulfur and then plastic. Although I might already try to start going for the battery before I go for plastic. And then red circuits. Might also put accumulators before plastics. So mining productivity needs a red circuit. Good to know. How is the pollution? It's still not reaching any biters. Yeah, I guess the research is going now. Don't have to worry about that. Wanted to make another storage tank. So that this train can go away. Goodbye. This is the fuel for the train. I guess the inactivity condition might hit when it's night and the pumps don't work. Neither this pump nor the pump jack. And then basically the train will just leave with what it has in its tank. But it seems like there was enough to fill the whole train. Everything seems to work as it should. Now I need to build some refineries and chemical plants. I need stone bricks. So I need to do something else with that stone here. Okay, maybe these stone bricks will for now just go into a chest. Maybe a bit faster. Not sure if this can keep up or if I need 2 inserters. I guess it would be able to keep up. I'm just impatient sometimes. So, refinery still needs more steel. So I shall steal some of that. For now, 1 refinery will be enough, and I will just build more as I progress, as I lack certain resources. I guess not much of the steel actually reached the engines. So 1 refinery, definitely need more than 1 chemical plant. Might want to just get another offshore pump and get water for the sulfur production and the sulfuric acid production and so on. First I need the refinery. It will just be a stack of refineries going up or down from here. Then I will have some what is it called? Not promethium, petroleum. Petroleum gas. And I guess at this point I might also have water going that way. It's good that I guess I have just researched sulfur, so I can now make this. Might have been almost too early to do that. And there are trees in the way, I hate it. I will not hunt any fish right now. They want to happily swim about. So now I need to get more power, or some power over there. So we have our first petroleum, and then I can just build some chemical plant. Not there, but there instead. I want to know what the other recipes were. Empty atmosphere barrel. Interesting, I guess that is for Maraxsis, for the underwater buildings. And I guess there's one thing that I didn't install yet. And that is the endless quality. Need to check. Okay, I need quality module 2 for the Cerys. I guess I need multiple module 2s for Cerys discovery. So that might be kind of hard. Not sure what I get from this planet. Fluid and gas venting is one thing. Not sure. Plutonium weaponry. Fulgoran cryogenic plant quality upgrades. Interesting. Not sure. Holmium plate productivity. That's interesting. So yeah, there are some interesting improvements that I can get from Cerys. I thought maybe I would get also something else. Lubricant synthesis. Lithium, carbon and light oil. Yeah, I don't really know about this or why that would be necessary. Probably only on that moon. Anyway, I don't know what else I wanted to look at. Yeah, I wanted to suggest that maybe I have forgotten to install the endless or infinite quality mod. But that is something I can still do after or in between save games. I haven't even gotten the first quality yet, so it doesn't really matter yet. So, our first sulfur. This will go into sulfuric acid. Possibly down here. Maybe I will just replace the blue inserter on the hotbar. Need to send iron plates. Guess for now I might limit this to 2 stacks per chest, just so that this can finish at some point, and then I might have steel on the belt instead of very scarce. Could also send copper if I want to produce batteries in this area. I guess I did want to get some steel and iron for the storage tanks. Should have a storage tanks for some of the fluids. Petroleum and sulfuric acid. And then I need the copper plates. I guess I'll just get them from over there. Or maybe from where the solar panels are produced. Maybe just a few more tunnels for potential more solar panel production. This will totally not be dangerous to run through the middle of a train. It will only be dangerous if the train were to leave in a moment. Okay, I don't know where this needs to go yet. Possibly I just need more refineries. For now. I might, in the meantime, work on battery production. And this should happen maybe a bit further to the left. There might be a stack of refineries there, so... Also the forest sort of is in the way. I don't really know about how to deal with that yet. And where to produce plastic eventually, maybe closer to the coal patch. Or should I use the coal that's coming through here? Maybe in the beginning I might produce plastic here. But yeah, batteries. I just have one chemical plant. I guess that has to be enough at this point. And then I will just try to combine iron and copper. And then I'm out of belts. Guess I didn't have to run here. Just had to zoom out a lot to see the belt chest. At least now I see a few more biter nests. I think they haven't just gone there, I guess they have just been discovered. Hope I can get laser turrets early enough so I don't have to deal with building a belt full of ammo everywhere. But I guess at this point I'm working on battery production, which is necessary for laser turrets. And also having a lot of accumulators will help to get the energy demand at every point in time. I guess at this point I might just have a assembling machine and just produce those accumulators here. If I had unlocked them already, so okay, in that case I was a little bit too fast with that. So I will just work on more petroleum instead, which I need for more sulfur and more sulfuric acid and so on. This needs to be connected, obviously. I am thinking about turning this around, but I would have to turn around the input as well. Okay, I might just keep this a full belt, not an underground belt. And now more sulfur is being produced. Therefore also more sulfuric acid. Might also produce more batteries. If I had enough chemical plants. I have a lot of plans for my chemicals, so I might already build those factories. Okay, now I can make the accumulators. Not exactly sure where everything will go. Let's see, this needs 0.37 batteries per second. Okay, so I guess 3 of those chemical plants could produce enough for 2 assembling machines. I might just have this turnaround earlier.
We have an intruder! How did he get in? In through the window?
Hello, Super Alu, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a nice stream. Hello, Pister, if that's the name. Thank you for following, Salamoon. And thank you for following, Peha. Hello, Sternium. Hope you had a nice stream. Not exactly sure what you streamed. I saw that you were in the list of followed channels, and was it a name with think or thoughts in the name? Hello, Mandragora. So, my name is Pliss. I'm playing Factorio most of the time. And I have today started a new world, so it's not as complicated as usually. It's still a bit messy because I always build things a bit messy. I can't really be bothered to stick to a system and keep it always the same. But I already built trains, so that's a nice thing. These trains carry the crude oil from all the way over here. And then I process the oil to make batteries eventually, and I can use those batteries to make accumulators, and then I can store energy that I got at daytime from solar panels. This is my solar array. Hallo, ziemlich unangenehme Person. I hope you are angenehm. Thank you for following as well. And I totally forgot that I didn't want to place solar panels here. Need to check how to place these accumulators now. So they are showing a warning sign because they don't get any energy at night. Obviously. So, how are you all doing? I hope you are having a good evening or whatever time it is where you are. So we can see here that my energy satisfaction is quite low, which means I need to store more energy at night. It's going up again because it is getting brighter, it is going to be daytime in a few moments. And then my flashlight will not be seen anymore. I guess the accumulators never had time to charge, so yeah, now they will be charging over here, and the accumulator charge statistics will fill up. 36, I guess I have, yeah, each accumulator can store 5 megajoules. And that is 180 megajoules in total. But I guess at the moment the steam engines also try to charge the accumulators, which is not what I want. If I can avoid it, I will try to only charge accumulators with solar panels. I guess it's good to have some energy back up at night, but I would rather not waste or cause pollution, because our friends might notice us and try to hunt us down. The future is coal and oil, I guess. In certain countries, certainly yes. But I guess I don't adhere to slogans such as "drill, baby, drill." Only in this game, maybe. So now the steam engines have turned off completely. Or do they sometimes give off a little bit of steam? I guess not in the last minute. So I guess adding more solar panels definitely helped, or it was just getting even brighter, even more daytime. Not sure where to add more of those solar panels. I might even just go up to where my oil pumping goes on and, well, ideally I would connect the electricity networks. At the moment they are not connected. And then I could benefit from the solar panels up there as well. So for anyone interested in this game, only try to play this if you have all the time in the world and no obligations, because it will eat up your life. Unless you are resistant to games like this. Some people say it doesn't have the best graphics, but I guess it's just a different style of graphics. Need to check whether I'm producing enough sulfuric acid. So the consumption is definitely higher than the production over the recent 10 minutes. It might overtake what I can produce, so maybe I need to produce even more sulfur. And the best way to do that is producing more petroleum. So maybe now the sulfur production will be a bit more stable. Also, I guess at night everything is a bit slower because I still haven't figured out enough accumulators to store all the energy. I guess I haven't built all of them yet. I have maybe produced almost enough, but I also need to place them. And I should get going on plastic and red circuit production soon. Now the accumulators are charging, so there seems to be enough energy in the system at this point in the day. Maybe only because the steam engines are also active. So we have 96 accumulators. The graph will get much further up than this. I guess up to 480. Once it's full, yes, that's the number there. And now I need to choose more research. I might just choose modules and then efficiency. Might also throw in walls, which are needed for the military science pack. Difficult to build from afar. But I guess I don't want to go over there and build things then. So now having more solar panels will help definitely during the start and end of the day to get a steeper decline or increase of power production. Therefore, longer time without needing other power production. I guess if I have 30 accumulators, that might be good. I guess I should also not spend all day just waiting around for accumulators. I should build more of the actual factory. But once I have enough accumulators, I can use the petroleum for something more useful. So I will get the petroleum already over to where I want to produce the plastic. So this is about the place where I want to do that. Need more steel for more chemical plants. I don't know if 2 is enough. Definitely not for long. Need more underground pipes. Possibly also more overground pipes. And I guess the lamps just turned on. They sort of turn on randomly. I have to check this. Yeah, it's sort of gradual when these lamps turn on. And maybe in between the night they sort of go down because there's not much power to go around. And now I see that there's a lot of steel on these belts. So I guess not everything needs steel at the moment. There's a little bit of disco going on around here again. And I forgot to place the accumulators, which I should do right about now. The accumulators are going down, but once the night is over, I want to be ready to store more power. I guess just going there would really help with placing things more quickly. So the pollution is still fine. No biters in the desert yet, but there are some nests down here. I guess it wouldn't really matter if I destroyed them now. I still didn't get the achievement to destroy the first enemy base with artillery. But yeah, I guess I still could get those achievements. I just couldn't get them on Steam because I have mods enabled. So there are achievements for going to the new planets from the mods, or at least for that one. Not sure if it wasn't added for other mods. Research with hydraulics is also for Maraxsis. And yeah, this keeping your hands clean mod or achievement I haven't gotten yet in other playthroughs. Or in my only other playthrough. There are 3 achievements that I can't get. I did build solar panels, I did craft more than 111 items, and I didn't build the train fast enough, which is fine. Might just research the military science now. Also mining productivity, maybe even before. Or maybe it doesn't really matter because this only takes 30 science packs anyway. Should now build this pipe connection and then get plastic going. And this might get me some red circuits soon, which I might want to produce maybe here. I know this will be kind of not expandable very much. Maybe I could also build it here and expand the plastic only to the bottom. I need green circuits. And the train is leaving. Not sure how often it does that. Let's look at the crude oil production. So I guess 12 minutes ago there was some crude oil production, so maybe then the train was there. And same 36 minutes to 52 minutes ago. And the crude oil consumption is rather constant once I have, I guess, these steps in the staircase were when I added more of those refineries to refine more of that crude oil to petroleum. Anyway, this will be from left to right. 8 machines to produce red circuits. They will take plastic and green circuits. This train is rather fast. I don't want to be on the rails while it's arriving. Okay, this doesn't help. Except if I build this slightly different. Okay, I might just have the copper cable production over here. Never really sure how some people built this. This looks a bit weird, but it's fine. And this still needs to get the actual copper and some power. And all of these machines also need power. And then I just need to connect this. And then I will have red circuits being produced. Just takes a moment for them to be crafted. 6 seconds. And these assembling machines too have only the crafting speed of 0.75, so what are the numbers? So I guess it would take 8 seconds. Not entirely sure. Might have another machine over here. Might need more than what is being produced there. I don't know. I need to also get the outputs ready. Hello, Noya. Thank you for being second and third and fourth. I wonder whether I did never or in no location actually add the proper English spelling for these ordinal numbers. I think you are a very pleasant person, yes. Very angenehm. Okay, I guess I will now not store so many of these in a chest, but rather just craft some efficiency modules auto-magically. Maybe also some other modules soon, but efficiency is my first priority. And I just need one machine, really, at the moment. And maybe I should build this a bit differently. I'm not sure at which point I want to switch to quality modules. Maybe once I have the mining drills served with efficiency modules, then I might work on quality. This might take a while, but also it doesn't produce that many red circuits yet. How about I just add a second one? I can understand being very unangenehm to meat eaters. Because they are not very nice to animals. I hope the handy person turns out to be very handy at their job. And hopefully at least on time, so that you don't wake up early for nothing. So I will add some efficiency modules, I guess 2 for each machine. I seem to have dropped some frames just now, for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't know, do you have some kind of time frame when they are arriving? Yeah, I hope you can still get a good sleep until then. Yeah, I had some frame drops in my early history as well. And then in the recent years or months, there were not so many for some reason. I'm not sure what's up with the internet sometimes. I guess I will not put any more red circuits into a chest for now. Instead, I want to ramp up the production of efficiency modules. Sometimes I would like to have, or always I would like to have, these handy people being on the outside of the flat instead of having to go inside. At least for some things that might work, if for instance the piping were sort of outside the flat. And if you need a plumber, they might only work on the outside. Or in most cases, or for instance those people that read your water usage. Sometimes I need to remember where I want to go. One of those features of ADHD, I might totally forget. Why am I here? What am I about to do? If you can do that, then that's good, I guess. You don't have to endure people doing things. I always hide in my room if someone is doing things elsewhere. I can now look at the pollution statistics. And I hope that this is realistic, that the electric mining drill pollution is going down. It's rather slow in going down, but it is going down. And that is the most polluting thing I have. Hope you will have a good time preparing for the inevitable sleep. There are some bigger biter bases. I hope that doesn't bite me. Anyway, need to look at the science. That's still going fine. Want to also put more efficiency modules in other mining drills, maybe those ones at the back of the copper situation. And I have some plastic on me that I want to throw into the red circuit production. I guess the oil refineries are also a bit polluting. Maybe not as much as the mining drills, but I will just throw in 1 or 2 in each. Chemical plants are definitely nicer to the environment. A little bit. This should definitely help reduce pollution. And what else? I might want to put the labs elsewhere and produce more science packs somehow. This is relatively built in, so I can't really do much about anything there. I had thought about having labs maybe here. So the first thing I will do is just remove the inserters. And then no more science packs will be added. The next thing I might do is get some belts and underground belts. And then I will move the science packs to another place. Behind the iron patch. I wonder if irony has to do with iron. Are these terms related somehow? The main reason why I have started a new map in comparison to just continuing the old map was that I already used quite a lot of legendary items, legendary substations especially. And with the infinite quality mod they reduce their reach, I guess. And that made a lot of stuff unpowered, and then I already had some defense issues because I loaded the other save with the infinite quality mod. And yeah, that was quite problematic then. Might want to turn this into better ammo. If I can get steel down here. Also, I'm doing multiple things at once again. I guess now I can remove those labs and place them up there. And I could have 20 labs in total. That will probably double my research speed. I guess for some reason most of these emotes don't really show up to me. Maybe I need some plugin for OBS or something to make emotes appear in their proper form. Okay, I need more power in certain places. And then I could get this advanced ammo. And I will just throw that into a chest again for now. And I will limit this chest to 5 stacks. And now there's not enough copper coming through. I guess I will double balance this somehow. And maybe if there's too much on that side, I might just send more through to the other side. I will have output priority right. I sort of like this song. It's, I guess, also the first song I heard about Fulgora, the electromagnetic planet. Not sure how loud the music is for you. And now it seems like I have enough steel for once in my life. I might also put some more research on the queue. Quality and then productivity module. Not sure what else. Maybe advanced material stuff. I need the blue science to get anywhere close to the advanced material processing 2, which is the electric furnace. I guess I will already use belt weaving here. I guess this is 11. But I only want 10 on each side for now. I guess I ran out of power poles. So I will just use the old ones. Need to get more fast inserters and more power poles. And I guess I could make some more splitters. And now I have to hope that I'm producing enough science packs for the 20 labs. I guess some of the labs already have some science packs in them for quite a while, since I picked them up while replacing the belt with underground belt. Not sure how many efficiency modules I will need at this stage. Might just try to add efficiency modules to all of these. Maybe just completely fill these up, even though it's then more than necessary. But at least they will have minimum pollution. I guess these stone furnaces are the next in terms of pollution. Sadly, the overall pollution consumption has gone up by trees. I guess even more trees are getting spammed with pollution. So now I want to make the distribution of efficiency modules more just, because there are some that don't get any yet. And now we can see the pollution of the electric mining drills going even below the stone furnace pollution. Just barely below. But I guess this reduces the overall pollution very much. It will just take some time to take effect on the map and in the pollution consumption. You can see around the edges of my pollution cloud everything randomly wobbling a bit. I want to see the science production. I guess, yeah, I could also see it there. It's about 48 science per minute. Good to know. In my other playthrough I had 700,000 science per minute at some point for specific sciences. But yeah, red and green are about 36 and 30 maybe. Consumption is at the moment higher than that, so I might get into trouble if I want to keep that up, but also it doesn't really matter. I guess it just consumes less and less of the labs are active, which is fine. I guess I might start working on quality modules. And I will try not to use quality modules on anything that has further uses. Or that can't be used for anything eventually. I mean, the chemical plants will always have some use in some places. There are recipes that can only be made in chemical plants, so I would upgrade those. I would also upgrade refineries. I think I wouldn't want to upgrade these, wait. Not these, I mean the mining drills. The electric mining drills, because there are big mining drills and they just take the normal ones. I hopefully will also do some proper quality grinding this time without bots. Because I don't want to have millions of storage chests full of random quality stuff. I might try to use productivity modules once I can to make more science packs. And I guess solar panels could use quality. Solar panels and accumulators and medium power poles. And I don't have substations yet, I guess. Substations are a blue science thing. I could produce turrets with quality. And I definitely also want to produce purple and yellow science before I leave this planet. Contrary to what I did in my first playthrough, where I wanted to get the Rush to Space achievement. I think what I should do is just bring the science production outside of these very tight spots. And then I don't have to deal with space limitations. And yeah, this will be for the first time in a while a base without a bus. Just randomly things going all over the place. I think for a starter base before I have a proper rail world, this is fine. Might not even have a proper rail world until I come back from certain planets. I guess it depends on how much I need to produce to get to planets and to properly support those planets with certain materials. I guess having a good mining productivity would be nice, so I will try to research that once I get purple science. So I need to have that. Need to copy the recipe. Okay, a little bit lower. I guess I will double my science production for now. I guess since I'm doing belt weaving, I might as well put the power poles on the same level as the belts. I'm not yet properly doing belt weaving. For that I would need red belts. I should automate those very soon. I will have the output belts go the other way around, so I can not waste too much space and belts. So this is a red belt, I mean red science. Might actually work on red belts soon. I might want to produce more gear wheels for that. And now I have quality modules unlocked, so I might change the efficiency module production to quality modules. So this means that I can now, at least in certain places, see quality filters. I guess when I choose a recipe, I see the quality symbols below. So quality will go to the solar panel production. That's an achievement. I achieved using quality modules. And those sciences happened rather quickly. I guess I might work on modular armor, maybe. Flamables. I guess I will need rocket fuel eventually. Speed modules for the assembling machine Mark III. I could also use quality there. Landfill, why not? Not sure when I will be using the bulk inserter. Okay, I don't have enough quality modules for all of these machines yet. During some nights, the accumulators didn't even fully turn off. Wait, let me just get some quality modules from the distance. And then I could just put them in from the distance. That's how easy it can be. And once I have about 50 quality modules left over, I might just switch to productivity. I guess I do have quite a lot of accumulators now, but it's good to use them up and store all the energy that I need and can. And then I might get a few quality accumulators for my first space platform eventually. Might also build one more block. Can just use a blueprint to place those power poles correctly. Might also build the next one right next to it. Okay, let's use quality modules for I guess I shouldn't be in remote view, but I want to use quality modules for solar panels, power poles. Guess I could build some more of those. And those turrets. Not sure what else. Maybe I should just switch to productivity modules. In terms of production, I mean. Maybe my first ship will only have normal gun turrets, but then I need to really invest into military science. Maybe I should do that right now. So, how about I just produce some grenades over here? Not really sure what to research next. Maybe bulk inserters. Concrete is necessary for the rocket silo. And I totally forget that I can research elevated rails while on Novice. So now I will try to produce some walls. I guess that is what these stone bricks are for. I don't think they need quality. So now I have no more of the assembling machine 1. Might of course get more of them if I update other ones. So the quality percent is 2% chance for better quality. That's really not much. I want to see whether... Okay, I can't see accumulators. Can also not see anything there because this is limited. Yeah, let's just switch this to productivity now. Let me just see. There have been some uncommon medium electric pulls already. So that's not nothing, but also in these small amounts they are not really useful for anything yet. Anyway, I want to remove the old science production. And I might need a better green science factory. Don't really want to build it here, I just thought about that. That would also be at some point hitting a limit. I might temporarily build a little bit more here, but also that would be against the principle of trying to increase the production or make it increasable. So I might just build something down here instead. Also, I'm getting distracted from producing military science. Maybe I should do that first. There are the first biters in the northwest that I'm seeing. I need 2 walls per every other ingredient. So the walls will be there on one individual belt. Running out of belts again, but I can fetch some by clicking there. Get some underground belts as well. And maybe I can also get some productivity modules right away. Let's see what I could improve with that. I guess I will improve military science. So now I want this to go up to where I have my labs. I guess I should really stay on that line, because that is not going as much through the middle of the coal patch. I guess I will have blue science and military science on one belt again. That might just be there. Now I can upgrade those inserters, even though probably a yellow inserter is good enough. And I need to have power poles also on the outside. Okay, let's put some military research on the queue. Projectile damage. And projectile or weapon shooting speed. I hope this will increase the shooting speed for gun turrets the same way. There's no coal, there's not enough coal, let's say that. Okay, I hope I don't run out of energy. I definitely need to improve my coal mining. I guess I will just add a few more of them. And then I want to improve green science as well. So I will just get the inserters. Hello, Bounce House. Hope you have a good day. So this will be green science, and I will add productivity modules. So Bounce House, if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I basically started a new game. That's why everything is still very basic. And why I'm only on the first planet. And if I zoom out, I don't see all the map yet. And I just have one train.
We have an intruder! How did he get in? In through the window?
Hello Cosmo, thank you very much for the raid. I hope you had a good Pentiment gameplay. Hello Legume. Everyone follow Cosmo for good gameplay, good column writing, and interesting community building and political discussions. I guess Cosmo plays a lot harder games than I do. A lot of dying and death and not being alive and such. Hello, Sir Yikes. Oops. I guess Factorio is hard in a different way. At this point I started out on a new map, as you maybe notice, I don't know. Basically this is everything I have built in this gameplay, save game today. This is my crashed ship. I'm not very good at flying either. Hello, Toastman. Yeah, there were more parts of the ship, but I collected them because they were kind of in the way. I always leave the big part of the ship. It also functions as an inventory if I ever want to store stuff. This is still with Space Age. Yeah, I guess there might be a lot more going on at once in this game. And you might have chains of trying to figure out where things are broken. It's not like you have to fight one boss at a time or a few creatures. But yeah, there are a bunch of mods. I can just save the game and show you. Basically, yeah. All the Space Age related mods. I don't even see Space Age, but also a lot of stuff that enhances the Gleba experience, and also a few more planets. Tenebris, Maraxsis, and Cerys, the moon of Fulgora. So this will be kind of interesting once I get there. But first I have to get into space, and I think these planets will also be hidden behind a lot of challenges. So it's not like I could go there anytime. I will have to first survive Fulgora. I have tried Castorio, yes. I guess it did break me because I did try space exploration at the same time. And that makes it even harder, but I guess I couldn't do that at the moment because I guess space exploration is not compatible with Factorio 2.0 yet. Also, I have some lamps. I could produce more lamps and make some interesting signs. Necessary signs. I guess we have the first one here. So how about like that, and this should be cyan. I guess this is the right way around. I hope they would upgrade that, but I haven't informed myself about it. I also need to check these lamps to be always on. And then I could just build more of them. I guess I need to find some copper cables somewhere, but I am not really putting them into any chest. This needs more power. So I guess in one of my bases I also like to place a lot of colorful lamps and stuff. You could even color some trains to have these shapes and colors. But now, since 2.0, you can have a lamp always on, even during daytime, and you can choose a proper RGB value. So that is quite helpful in that project. I'm not limited to 9 colors or whatever. I need to check. Have a good rest, Sir Yikes. Good night. I will try to enjoy the factory building a bit more. So I don't know where the signals are available. I might try to do something like that. And yeah, there I have signals, and that's the colors that were available previously in the game, I think. I don't know if you could color lamps to be black. But yeah, they also added a bunch of interesting new icons. I don't know what the orange dot is for. I guess that's from Spidertron Patrols. Have a good night, Cosmo. Thank you for checking in. So this salt reactor is interesting. I don't even know what all of this is. Maybe I don't really want to figure that out right now. But yeah, I didn't even build any combinators yet, which is fine. I wanted to make some red belts, so I want to produce more gear wheels. This will be a bit more spaghetti, because I will reroute the iron to go down again. Basically want to make sure that it merges there to have the most iron that I could have at this point. And then it goes down. And it's not yet connected. Now it is connected and it produces a lot of gear wheels. And what will I do now? I think I want to just send the gear wheels to the belts. This doesn't work. Let's click there. This recipe just needs gear wheels and underground belts. And I guess this is something I want to do to make belt weaving possible, so having yellow belts and red belts on the same line without interfering. So this will look weird, but it will get the gear wheels through. And then I just want to have the underground belts on a belt. And I guess just 2 factories. I will have a splitter there to have gear wheels going both directions. I might have a splitter there. And then a red belt and red underground belt. Might even split this again. Or split this differently. So I can get more gear wheels into this factory. I guess chests in the hotbar would not be bad. So I want to limit this to 5 stacks and this to 3 stacks. This will definitely use up a lot of iron and gear wheels. But at least not all of them. So that's good. Want to get some more productivity modules and then put them in the labs. I totally forget where I could put them, so there are always a lot of options. I will also put productivity modules in the red science, red circuit factory and the plastic production. Also some in the refineries and sulfuric acid and battery production. So, not having to go there is a good thing. I guess I need more walls. That is the main bottleneck for the military science pack. In reality, we of course shouldn't have more walls. Only for houses and rooms to be safe in. And this should be also efficiency modules. I guess I almost ran out of efficiency modules now, so I might have to produce more of them later. Maybe I can reroute the belts here to be able to mine more stone. I guess I might put in one more furnace, if I had any. I guess the inserters are fast enough, there's just not enough stone coming through. Let's look at the stone brick recipe. It takes 2 stone and 3.2 seconds for 1 stone brick to be crafted. Let's get rid of some science packs. There are just 5 medium electric pulse that are uncommon and 450 normal ones. I guess that's not really good yet. And I want to place a radar on the left somewhere to have some view of what is going on here. Just 2 uncommon accumulators so far. Might want to build more refineries than 1 or than 3. Okay, and then I remember that I want to actually produce refineries with quality. And that will be kind of difficult since I need 5 different ingredients. I guess many of these ingredients are already in certain places, but not all in the same place. I guess if I get stone bricks, to the right. Might not want to have it to the right of the engines, but rather here. And then underground. Need more splitters. So for some reason, okay, I didn't hover long enough, so I haven't seen the recipe. This should be refinery. And without the stone bricks, it's a chemical plant. So maybe I will have the chemical plant there and the refinery next to it. And I need quality modules, of course, right away. And then I'm missing green circuits, which I can get from here. Just have to think how exactly I want to do this. I guess this will be fine. And now I just need output chests. I might limit this to 10 stacks. Or maybe I shouldn't really be bothered for now and just produce less than that. The chance that I get something very good is very low anyway. And also it's not that necessary yet. Maybe with quality module 2 I might have better chances. But I only get quality 2 once I go to space, so that might take a while. I wonder whether now I might get more sulfur. Let's just look at the statistics. I don't think it really increases very much. Or only, well, maybe just now. I think this going up is a bit earlier and a bit higher than previous increases, so I guess it has increased in production. Which means I might get more sulfuric acid and therefore more accumulators. Do I even need those at the moment? I guess the accumulator charge is never going to 0, so that's quite good. I might build a few more of them. Might also try to build more solar panels somewhere. Might also look at the pollution cloud. It's still very fine. Yeah, solar panels are good. I would love to have some, and a roof or area to place them on. The vanilla game doesn't have wind power, but there are a few mod packs that have wind power. I guess Factorio or space exploration as well. One of those. I need some power poles and then some solar panels, and then I hope that some higher quality solar panels can be produced. Might just have more solar panels up here somewhere, but I might want to reserve some space maybe for a nuclear plant eventually. Have some bulk energy, especially for when I leave and want to expand things. Okay, now I will just go up a lot. Not really sure how I need to place this. Okay, I guess this one there. But also, there's a forest in the way. I might try to place solar panels further to the right. Where exactly have I placed them here? So the power pole was in the top left of its hole. Okay, I guess that block is enough for now. I hope this will make the steam engines not have to work so much. You can see now the steam engines are not doing a lot. Normally there's a lot more steam going on. I'm running out of green circuits for some reason. I don't have enough iron plates. Possibly most of them are going towards red belt production in some way. But also I wonder whether I might improve anything else here. I guess there are some miners missing. Might just add more mining drills. And now I want some efficiency modules again. Luckily I can just steal them from above, but there are not so many available because of the lack of green circuits. So I guess there a red splitter actually helps. Alternatively, I might just have the yellow splitter and have things go on one side and with an underground belt onto the other. But it doesn't really matter that much. I hope this increases the throughput of iron. Might even try adding a bit of red belt here. But I will need better splitters as well. Not sure if this does even produce enough to justify a red belt. I guess I might also use productivity modules here to produce more for less. There are surely some other places where I might do that. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe not yet. I don't yet have electric furnaces, they could also take some productivity modules. And this. I should be working on blue science next. Might just do that also below here. I will add a tag just to remind myself. Sort of running out of belts again. And now I will steal some sulfur from here because I need that for the science. Blue science production is quite expensive, I guess. That might not be enough sulfur. I think I will reserve this space for more copper. Eventually I might switch to electric furnaces there. So I need to get through the rest of the factory with sulfur and with red circuits. I might even put them on one belt. At least temporarily. Getting this stuff around is kind of complicated, but I guess I can deal with that. Just need to make sure nothing else merges with this belt. There are always some ingredients on these belts, so if I were too close there, they might get onto the belt and pollute it. So I will now take the engines down. There is some space near the entrance to the iron smeltery. This might make things a bit complicated, of course, and I shouldn't do that too often with other things. I guess there's not really space for other things now. Okay. This needs to be changed, of course, to blue science. And then I just need to build all the things. So I guess I could now just combine blue and military science right here. And then everything is going on their correct path. I'm not yet producing enough red circuits. There's still not enough green circuits in the system. Still not enough iron plates going through, I guess. Still because of the lack of, or the not full production of these belts. Oops. That doesn't really do anything yet. I might just go up there myself and fix this as much as I can by just putting this there. Let's see, I guess I could put some stuff in there so there's not more being produced. And maybe same here. And now the gear wheels will sort of back up and not more of them need to be produced. So I could already think about what there is to do next. I think I would like to have electric furnaces first, and then advanced oil processing, and maybe laser turrets. So I need laser and then laser turrets. And maybe the next thing would be production science, actually, to eventually get assembling machine Mark III. This also needs lubricant. I don't really know why it needs electric engines. The recipe itself doesn't need them. But anyway, I will need to research lubricant. Might even do that before the purple science. I'm not sure. Might also do it afterwards, because then I can set up the production of that. But I guess that's it for this stream. Thank you for watching.